Hey, what's happening? Headed west Saturday morning. Have a thought about managing multiple offers, how to negotiate in this just feverish real estate market. Started with a conversation a couple weeks back. I'm putting a condo on the market. In fact, I listed it last night. It's going to be on the market here for about 10 days, 11 days, open on the market for showings, scheduled showings, time slots, getting everybody in. Nonetheless, my associate and I were talking about that, and I was reflecting, sharing with him about this process, this coming soon process, which lasted 3 weeks, and then now that we're on the market, we're going to go 10 days on the market, and then we'll review offers. And he began to feedback the idea that, he's been in these review period situations where they end up with multiple offers and his clients keep losing, and they've done like 3 or 4 times, maybe even more. It was a shocking number of times that number of offers they've written and had missed. I got to think about that a little bit. I thought, what is that? The question is, first of all, are they maxing out their bid? All right, let's presume. Let's just presume that a buyer knows that we're in the most ferocious real estate market in the history of humankind. This is not pretending to anything otherwise. If I'm going to the mat with every dime I've got and I keep losing, I'm on the wrong mat. That's the deal. That's the deal. I'm shopping at a price point that I can't compete in. I'm getting outbid because people have more money than me. That's the real simple thing. It's not the market, people. You can't blame a seller because you didn't get their house, or because you were in a competition with 12 other people and you didn't win. Well, 11 people didn't win, right? It's not the winner's fault. It's not the winner's problem that you lost, or the seller's problem, or the real estate agent's problem in that scenario. It's the buyer's problem, who's trying to buy something they can't afford ultimately. The market is saying, sorry, we're out of your reach. And yet we continue to go back to that same mat to try to compete. So here's the gut check, people. Lower your expectations. If you want to win in a multiple offer scenario, go down your price point. You gotta wrestle, you gotta fight, you gotta compete on a mat where you can actually win. Where your max bet, where you put it all on the mat, where that's actually gonna stand a chance of winning. And if you're trying to compete on a mat where if your top dollar is $650 and you're trying to buy a $650 house, you're gonna lose. Just simple. Don't be mad at the market. Don't be mad at your agent. Don't be mad at the seller. Don't be mad at critical race theory. It's not them. It's you. It's you. Lower your expectation. Sorry, you can't, in this market, you can't quite afford what you thought you could, because the people who can afford that are eating your lunch. So that's the check. That's the gut check, people, for Saturday. If you keep getting outbid, it's time to have a little come to Jesus meeting and lower your expectations. Go under what you can afford, then max your bid, and you're going to stand a better chance of winning in that respect. Hope that makes sense to you. I have a great condo coming on the market. As I mentioned, in Palm Desert, today's really the first day of showings. I've already had several folks line them up. It should be a lot of fun. If you have questions about that listing, sorry, I'm in traffic on the 10 head to Santa Monica. If you have questions about that listing, shoot me a note, and I will forward it to the agent who's handling all these leads, because in this kind of market, I believe that the likelihood that I will end up in a multiple offer scenario is very, 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 very high. And I do not like to work double-sided deals in that kind of foaming scenario. If I've got, if we're going to end up with 1 or 2 deals, I'll do both sides. But I fully expect we're going to have 40 offers. 225 condo in Palm Desert that's move-in ready. Man. All right. Listen, you guys make it a great weekend. I think tomorrow's. No, that was last weekend. Shit. No, tomorrow's Sunday. I'm going to be at the beach tomorrow. That's what's going on. And then Tuesday, I am flying to Indiana for a few days to see my dad, my daughter, my mama, and my grandson, and my son, and many of my peeps. And I'm stoked. All right, I'm at the 60-10 split here. If I hang a left to go to Riverside, I don't want to go to Riverside today. Riverside's a cool town, I gotta say, but I don't want to go to Riverside today. I'm heading to Santa Monica. Peace.